What's going on, guys? Kyle here, back with another video on the channel. I've been obsessed lately with garage videos and garage tour videos on YouTube. Sometimes you go down this dark hole on the internet late at night and you just end up watching like hours long of people touring their garages and their toolbox setups. So I figured I'd do one. I've done something like this before in the past, but I think the garage has changed a bunch now. So I kind of want to give you guys an update on the garage, and let's jump right in it. Okay, so easily the coolest thing in the garage is my old school Coke machine. And to start the video, I will show you guys this. It's a little low right now. I need to stock it back up. But this is probably my pride and joy. I got this from my dad. He had it since he was probably about my age, in his early 20s, so I guess older than my age. And he got it from his brother. It wasn't running when he got it, and he restored it, painted it, and it's been holding cold beer ever since in his garage. And I'd say probably about, I don't know, a year ago he gave it to me. So now it's in my garage, and it's amazing, and it holds cold beer. So it's by far the coolest thing in my garage. Moving on over to the left is my workbench setup, and here's an overall shot of it. I believe it's 8 feet long by 2.5 feet and 40 something inches tall. I made it the height as my toolbox, so I was planning on putting the toolbox underneath the workbench. So on top I have my 3D printer. It's just an Ender 3, real basic $180 3D printer. Got my old MacBook laptop that's on its way out, about to die. Got some wiring up there, some miscellaneous measuring tools, and a Jack Daniels bottle full of some coins down there. And basically a power strip, which is super useful to have. So, okay, let's go right into the main toolbox, because this is probably the best part of the video, maybe, besides the Coke machine. Top drawer, a bunch of sockets, metric, standard, deep, tall, half-inch, three-quarters, quarter-inch, a bunch of random crap in here. Extensions, all snap-on a blue point, so basically all snap-on. A few ratchets down here. I got a big boy here. This thing is amazing. There's a little small 3/8 rotating ratchet. Love that one. These are amazing. Highly recommend these. These are extractor nuts. If you're like me and you round off a bunch of bolts, these are really nice to have. And I think these are also extractor nuts. Yep, another pair. I have metric and standard. And some tap and dies. Just a bunch of nonsense. A bunch of pulleys for my CRF. And I had dirt bikes, the Supermotos. And yeah, just basically a bunch of sockets. Probably the coolest one of the sockets are the snap-on ones that are magnetic. So basically when you're working on a car, you can just slap it on, or anywhere, and take them on the go. So let me put those back. Basically, yeah, that's the top box, the main drawer, some impact sockets in the back. I have a ton of backup 10mm. There's one, I think I have another one hidden somewhere. So yeah, basically that's the top drawer, the main drawer. Moving along to the second drawer, a bunch of wrenches. Only thing really here worth talking about is the ratcheting wrenches. I highly recommend people get some ratcheting wrenches. These are Blue Point, these are Blue Point, these are Craftsman, Blue Point, and then these are the Harbor Freight ones, which are still actually really good. I use them all the time because my ratcheting ones are missing a 13. Not missing, they just don't come with one. So, and that one has a 13 right here. So yeah, ratcheting wrenches, super nice. And I have a bunch of random stickers here. I collected a ton of stickers. And then they also, they kind of lost their stickiness. I actually have these made. These are Florida's finest stickers. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, a bunch of crap in here. Let's keep moving along, not drag this out too long. This is the second drawer. This drawer pisses me off. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but I am missing a friggin' screwdriver. And I believe someone took it, and I know someone took it, and let's just leave it at that, but it sucks because I'm always missing this one. Bunch of pliers. The only thing worth mentioning here are the nip X's. These are amazing. I talked about these the last time I made a toolbox video. Yeah, anyway, I have 2 sets of snap-on screwdrivers. People ask me why. You always need screwdrivers. It's very obvious, I think. Next drawer, got some snap-on pry bars down here. Got my snap-on torque wrench. This is my baby. I love this thing. This is my digital torque wrench. And then 1/2 inch, my DeWalt guns. And then this thing is like the greatest tool. If I had to pick one tool in the whole box, it would be this gun right here. This thing's amazing. It takes off like lug nuts on my truck. Amazing, amazing little tool. And then from here on out, it gets kind of messy. This is another must-have. This is the Blue Point Allen key set that has all the different star bits and different specialty bits. I use this all the time, and again, I'm missing one, but I think I have it somewhere. It bothers me that I'm missing tools. And then from here on, it just gets worse. This is I call this my home improvement drawer. It's got basically bits for the house, like drill bits. It's got more drill bits here, sandpaper, drywall, tape, nail guns, random stuff, just stuff for the house. I mean, it's basically a junk drawer. And then this is the main junk drawer. I don't even want to open this up. Oh, let's not even talk about it. Okay, so that's the main toolbox. I have a lot of toolboxes, so let's keep moving. I have some air compressors down here. I have a small little nail Craftsman for nail guns for finishing work. And then my little air compressor, it gets the job done. It's kind of small, but it works. Gotta have a rolly chair, it's amazing. A tiny vise, Harbor Freight vise, I need to upgrade. Another Snap-on little roll cart. Again, just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff on top, magnetic trays, you know, typical stuff. Zip ties. Oh, my Snap-on. Oh my god, I'm drawing the name. I'm losing the name. It is the threading tool, the tap and die set. Oh my gosh, it's embarrassing. Electrical drawer, Snap-on solder, propane solder, butane solder basically. That thing's amazing, cordless. And then my nut and bolt drawer. Everyone's got to have a miscellaneous nut drawer. Mine's actually not that full. Most people's are like stacked to the brim. I know my dad, he has like a full-size drawer completely covered in just bolts from over the years. And yeah, some air tools down here. I don't ever use my air tools, but I have them. And then yeah, I got my shooting stuff and then my pressure washer. Okay, so let's move on. Over here on this side, I have my Craftsman table saw. I've been doing a lot of woodworking recently, so I have that out. Another toolbox, junk in there, those drawers, nothing really special. I have a drill press and a bandsaw, and it is ripping out right now. Holy crap. You guys see this? It's crazy. Hopefully the audio is not too shot, I apologize. Okay, moving right along, I got a extension light with a light on it, extension cord. My Miller MIG welder, love this thing. I beat the hell out of it. It's done a lot of projects with me. I have a bench grinder. I have a Craftsman 10-inch table miter saw. I believe it's a 10-inch. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of woodworking recently, and here are some floors I've been putting in. These are basically like fake hardwood floors. I just did one bedroom, and I have enough to do a second bedroom. So I'm in the process of doing that. And yeah, this is another Blue Point toolbox. A bunch of boxes in here, a bunch of miscellaneous special tools. I can't get to them because it's on top, but basically all your tools that stay inside the boxes. And then, yeah, just random shit in here. I don't think there's anything in this drawer. Oh yeah, just more boxes. To be honest with you, I don't even know what some of this stuff is. All my fluids down here. Yeah, it's about that. Some jack stands, some jack. Amazing camping chair. This thing is awesome. It has a little cooler built in right here. I think it's so freaking cool. And then this right here is to hook up a charging pack, and basically it's a heated seat. It's insane. This is like the coolest camping chair I've ever seen in my entire life. I love this thing. Okay, so let's move on to the last and final toolbox, which is this one. And this one's a specialty toolbox. Some of you might know what this is, some of you might not. I don't know if I'm in trouble for showing this on YouTube. But this, how do I say this without getting flagged? This is a machine that makes magical freedom seeds, and yeah, I mean, let me just show you. Anyway, I think that's probably enough I'm going to say, because I know YouTube does not like certain things about this. But yeah, here's my little shrine. This is a clutch. Old clutch for the Miata pre-swap, Turbo 2 swap. This is the original Miata piston. I kept one. This is another Miata piston. sprockets and brake discs off my Supermotos. And then there's my old CRF right there, my South Dakota plate. I did get my Supermotos Florida plated, but I did go through the South Dakota trick. That's the old plate. DRZ fender. And yeah, so anyway, this toolbox is just for making freedom seeds. So I wish I could talk more about it, but I'm sure I'll probably get in trouble for just showing this. So yeah, that is the gist of my 2-car garage, which is not bad. Like I said, I get a lot of projects done here. So yep, that wraps up my garage tour of my front main garage. I actually do have a detached garage in the backyard. It's got full power back there. It's got a fan on the ceiling. It's got a retractable garage door. It's got some workbenches, but I mainly just use it for storage. It's got a bunch of my lawn equipment, house tools, grill, stuff like that. Nothing really worth seeing. But yeah, that's the main garage. It is missing a project. It's missing a car. It's missing a dirt bike, something to kind of tinker with. It's in progress. I did get set back a little bit on the project car fund because about a month ago my AC went out in the house, which that cost about $5,500, so that kind of sucked. But AC is a little more important than a project car. So yeah, I got that going on. Not much new, working. Hope you guys are staying safe with all the stuff going on. It's pretty crazy. A lot of people impacted, but my work's been busier than ever, so it's nothing really changes for me. I do have another cool video planned for possibly next week. I'm definitely going to try to get filmed, and I am trying to get this video up and edited so you guys have something to watch. But yeah, look forward to the next video. I think it'll be pretty cool. It's completely different than anything I've done ever before, but I think you guys might enjoy it. So yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. See the garage. Have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them, and see you on the next one.